Right, so I'm going to show you this thing. It's called, I'll put it on screen or it'll be in the title of the video. It's a app that is just like Calimoto, 100%. So basically what I would recommend, I mean, listen, if you have Calimoto, then, you know, whatever, carry on using it. This is just something that I got ages ago, but we haven't had any time to really use it. But now we've been out and about, I've had time to use it. I like to record my GPS routes on it. And then also, of course, it's got that Calimoto function where you can do round trip. It's basically 100% a copy. They came out about the same time, Calimoto and this, so I don't know which one's the copy. I think Calimoto might be original, but Calimoto has a subscription service. This doesn't. This is just like a one-time use sort of thing, and of course it does the round trip. But to do, it's the only difference between this and Calimoto is I think Calimoto is easier to use. This one's a bit more complicated, and a lot of people, it's not as straightforward to use. You do actually have to read up on how to do things. It's not as easy to use. So we'll set a start here, set the start here, whatever. Oh, what did I do? I didn't want to do that. Round trip, there we go. Round trip, generate. So it's going to do a round trip of 34 miles. So yeah, let's give that a, oh dear, don't like that. It's a bit weird, but yeah, let's give this a try, see how we go. And then put it to direction mode. Once you've got it all plumbed in and stuff, you can then turn off your internet, which is quite handy. I still would prefer Google Maps, I think, to do. Google Maps would still be the better option if you want to get somewhere on time. So we'll see how we go. Right then, let's turn the old power on to keep the phone charged up. Well, it's just something that's a Calimoto substitute, I guess. Right, here we go. Pheasant, get out the way. So it's actually taking us away. Okay, well, I've never been this way exactly, which is nice actually. I'm on some back country roads that I normally do in the tape towards Ardingly. The classic bike show is this way. Just a route to remember this is. And what's really good about this app is that it's tracking me, so I can actually download it, share it, and it's just a standard GPX as well, so I can import that to other map things. Right then, now we're going to see what happens when I take it off and go the wrong way. So, will it recalculate? Will it work out that what I've done? Right, so as you can see, I turned off this road and it can't recalculate. It needs the internet to recalculate, which is a shame. This is if you're going through town and something and you mistake the wrong exit on a roundabout, it can be a bit tricky to get back on track if you end up through like a one-way system or something. And then you have to stop and readjust and stuff. I know some people have unlimited data and stuff like that, but what happens if you don't have signal? What happens if you run out of your data, or you just want to keep your phone battery lasting as long as possible? Then I'd recommend you yeah, you just need to have data on, which is a shame. I mean, Google Maps and Map.me are the other two map apps that I really like and really use a lot of the time. Maps.me is so handy. I always recommend you should just get that. It's a free, completely free app. Doesn't have the nice random ride features or something, but it's a completely free app, and I recommend using that. Google Maps is Google Maps, and it works completely. And Google Maps and Map.me work completely offline. You don't even need a SIM card in the phone or anything. You can just have location on, which is just what you need. If you've got an Android anyway, you don't need to have a SIM card in or anything. It'll work with the location. But yeah, it's taking me down some nice roads today. It's a different way to get to Ardingly. That is a much different way. I've never been that way. So, like I said, that red line will track everything and I can save it, which is really, really handy. Right, let's continue. See what happens. good example. So, road closed ahead. And I need to go that way, it says, so I'm going to turn around. Because I've turned around, it's not going to recalculate, is it? Right, so road closure back there, so that's screwed up the whole route. So let's have a look. I want to delete these, but I can't. That's a shame. It has, so it's not perfect after all. I don't know if Calimoto has this problem actually. I never had this problem, so I can't go down that road to finish the route. So I'm at the furthest point on the route. At least it's coming right to the end. But yeah, having a road closure and stuff like that, it kind of sucks. Right, so I've just reset the route. All I've done is I've just put my end basically back to where I started from, and then just had to set a via point to make it go this way, because otherwise it would just send me all the way back up there. Not that road wasn't very nice. I'd rather not go through there again. Anyway, let's take this move through Lingfield. I don't really want to go through Lingfield. Let's go this way. So I hit directions and away we go again. But all I'm really looking at is that, really, to be honest. That's all I'm really looking at. Just that to tell me where to go next. Extra curvy route. I wouldn't recommend doing extra curvy on the old sports bikes though. I think you should only use that for the, well, you could use it on the sports bikes, but you might not have the most comfortable time. You might want to use something with a bit more softer suspension. Like an adventure bike with a bit more travel. Right, off we go. That's fantastic. See, normally I just come along this road here, but this has sent me all around the houses, down the country lanes and stuff, which has been fantastic. No, I mean, it's not the quickest, but it's definitely the most interesting. I've been riding these roads for years, never been down there before. See if it can also correct this. You're just supposed to go up there and then back that way, which I think is stupid. So let's see if it's going to also correct. Lost connection, but will it detect when I get back en route? So, now I'm coming to the end of the route. I thought I'd just make a quick save of this route. So, first of all, let's just clear the... So you can see this nice red line is the route that I've done. 28.8 miles. So I think if I click and hold it there... No, there? Why isn't this? There? There we are. There we are, click and hold it. Save current track. Save it. And let's call this one Ardingly Loop. Very, very spelled wrong. So I'm going to hit save. Yeah, let's just save it all. Okay, job done. So that's saved. And then to clear it, I can just clear. Yep. And if I ever want to do that route again, I could import route file, click the route file, let's have maximum waypoints 99 or whatever, and you can see I've loaded the route again and I could start this route again. So in conclusion, which one is a better app? Well, Calimoto and this Kurviger, whatever, is basically the same. It's just a bit more clunky to use. The Calimoto is a lot easier to use, a lot more user friendly. This one I actually had to read up on how to use. Not fun. But Calimoto, there's a subscription. This one is just a one-time off payment. Now, back when Calimoto first came out, it was a one-time off payment, but then they changed to the subscription service, which upset a lot of long-term, you know, older users like myself, and we just uninstalled, to be honest. But then this one, it seems to be just a one-off payment. It's been out for quite a while as well, same as Calimoto, around the same sort of time length. They've been both out at the same sort of time. Calimoto is a little bit before, but not by much, and this one's been out for about the same time, so quite a while it's been around. And yeah, this one, if you're not sure where to go, you might as well give this a try. Okay, that's just my thoughts on the app. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.